Today I'm showing this coil over here. You have seen this coil already before in some of my other videos, but this time I am testing it on this 36 pole rotor. The system is running on 24 volts at just above 900, so let's say 925 milliamps. I'm going to do a 1 watt DC load and a 5 watt DC load. It does affect the system, this coil, but we're going to check the output and also how much it affects the system. The coil is open now. Gonna check the RPM before we start. RPM is now 1755. 1700 I written in 58. I'm gonna leave it like that. So 58 or 55 doesn't really matter that much. Gonna connect the 1 watt load. The 1 watt load is on. The voltage is now 17.6 and will be decreasing. The milliamps is 130, yeah, something like that. I've written here that the RPM should decrease to around 1593. So let's see what it's doing. And of course the input is a little bit higher now. It is now 24.1 and it went from 925 to 1 amp now. Maybe it will climb a little bit higher. We will see it in a moment. Meanwhile, I'm going to check what the RPM is doing on this 1 watt load. By the way, this coil is a air core coil. RPM is now 1609.8, so it's still decreasing. Let's give it some more time. Output is now 16.6 at, yeah, let's say 120 milliamps. It is pretty bright in the dark for a 1 watt load. As you can see, the amp draw is 1 amp and let's say 25 milliamps input voltage. Let's check the RPM. RPM is now 1596.95, pretty stable there. I've written here 1593, so yeah, it is in a good range. You always have some tolerance with measuring RPMs. So it's a decrease of 165 RPM, but the output is much better. Now I'm gonna go for the 5 watt load. There's a 5 watt load. It is now at 12.4 and decreasing. Milliamps is almost 280. Should be decreasing also. The 5 watt load will put more drag on the system and makes it go to around 1478 RPM, which is roughly 280 RPM less. And of course the input will be more. It is already going for 24.2, and as you can see over here, it is almost at 1 amp and, yeah, let's say 1 amp and 75 milliamps, almost at 1.1 amp, just off the scale over there. It can handle it. Let's check the RPM. RPM is now 1484. I've written here 1878, so yeah, it should be decreasing a little bit more. Gonna let you see the 5V load in the dark, which is much brighter, of course. You can clearly see everything now. Output is 11.9 at 250 milliamps, and the RPM is now at 1476. Nice. I've written here 1478, but like I said, it's always, you always have a tolerance, so it's pretty good. Input amps is around, yeah, almost 1.1 amps at 24.2. Now this coil, when I short this coil on DC side, it will go around 1400 RPM, and that's an average of 360 or 5860 RPM less. So this coil, in comparison with the previous one, shorting this one does put more drag on the system. Gonna do it now. It is shorted. It should be going down rapidly, not so rapidly, but it should be going down, or whatever you want to say, or however you want to say it. 1436 and decreasing. So yeah, this coil does put more drag on the system, but if I can find a way to only pull a certain amount of energy out of the coil, it will be awesome. Now I'm gonna put back on the lights, the 5V load. The 5V load is on, and I'm gonna shut off the whole system. No input whatsoever, still spinning away. Output is still 11.7 at 240 milliamps and decreasing. And of course in the dark you can clearly see it is still pretty awesome. No input on the drive side, everything is off, no voltage, no amps whatsoever. Because it is an air core coil, the momentum of the large flywheel keeps the whole system spinning. Also the momentum of this rotor over here, the drive rotor, which is also very heavy and built as a flywheel, as a flywheel should be built. So yeah, second air core coil. Like I said in my previous video, I do like air core coils. I like them so much that I decided I'm going to start building a complete generator over here using this rotor or the other one, because I have two rotors. They are the same diameter. Only difference is the size of the magnets and the amount on the rotor, so I can switch rotors and also switch different coils. So that's absolutely awesome. Still have some little bit of output going on. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.